Okay, students, so today we are going to discuss distillation experiment. Before going to discuss our main experiment, here we have to understand some basic terms. If I have water in a beaker and I dissolve NaCl in water, this NaCl is soluble in water. This water is liquid and this NaCl is solid. Okay, students, now distribution of this solid in liquid is called solubility. Okay, if I have water in another beaker and I mix milk in water, so it is liquid, milk also liquid. Now milk is soluble in water, but distribution of this milk in liquid state in water, distribution of liquid in liquid is known as miscibility. So this is the basic difference between solubility and miscibility. Solubility is when solid is dissolved in liquid, and miscibility is when liquid is dissolved in liquid. So these two liquids are known as miscible liquids. Here milk and water, these are miscible liquids. Okay friends, in our today's experiment we can easily separate these miscible liquids by a simple process that is known as distillation. Distillation can be done when there is a difference in boiling point of these two liquids or more than two liquids. Now question is, what is boiling point? Boiling point is the temperature at which a liquid starts boiling. Now if I ask you a question, what is the boiling point of water? It is 100 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees centigrade. Okay, can we boil water at 98 degrees Celsius? Yes, we can. Water can be boiled at 98 degrees centigrade, or it can be boiled at 95 degrees centigrade. So boiling point of water can be 100 degrees centigrade, can be 98 degrees centigrade, can be 95 degrees centigrade. Why? I take water. Okay, so in water there are water molecules. Definitely. Okay. Now there is a force of attraction between these molecules. When I heat this water, what happens? Kinetic energy of these molecules increases. So speed of these molecules starts increasing. Okay, now as we continue this heating, their kinetic energy starts increasing. Now at some stage, some molecules, those have greater kinetic energy, they overcome the force of attraction between these molecules, between one another. So what happens? They escape from this surface. They come to this space here. Now, what happens when these molecules changes to vapors? This process is known as evaporation. Evaporation. So what is evaporation? Changing of a liquid state to gaseous state. Now these molecules change to gaseous phase here. So this is called evaporation. Okay friends, after some time what happens? Their energy, kinetic energy that is higher at this position here in this liquid, it decreases because their energy is shifted to the environment. So their energy decreases. Now when their energy decreases, they come back to this surface, this water. This process is known as condensation. Condensation. Now we have two processes. Evaporation, when liquid molecules change to gaseous state, and condensation, when gaseous molecules change to liquid state. Okay friends, after some time, evaporation process becomes a condensation process. It means number of molecules changing to gaseous state becomes equal to the number of molecules converting to liquid phase, liquid state. So at this stage, at this point, when evaporation becomes equal to condensation, the pressure of these vapors, these molecules, these are vapors. So pressure of these molecules is called vapor pressure. Vapor pressure. So what is vapor pressure? Vapor pressure of the molecules is the pressure of vapors when rate of evaporation becomes equal to the rate of condensation. At this stage is called vapor pressure. Okay. Okay, students, now here we have vapor pressure. Now, when this vapor pressure becomes equal to the external pressure or atmospheric pressure, then liquid starts boiling. Then this water starts boiling. It means when we heat this water, its temperature starts increasing. It changes to first 50 degree and then 60 degree and then 70 degree and then 80 degree and then 90 degree and then 100 degree. Now what happens at 100 degree centigrade when temperature increases to 100 degree centigrade, this vapor pressure becomes equal to 1 atm. 1 atm. Now what is atm? Atmospheric pressure. Our pressure on our surface or surface of the from atmosphere, that is 1. So when this vapor pressure becomes equal to 1 atm, then this water starts boiling. Before it doesn't boil. No, before it doesn't boil. It starts boiling when this vapor pressure becomes equal to our external pressure. Okay, now suppose we decrease this pressure. We say it is 0.5 atm. External pressure. 0.5 atm. Atmospheric pressure. Okay, now what happens at 70, suppose at 70 degrees centigrade, this vapor pressure becomes equal to 0.5 atm. Then water starts boiling again at 70 degrees centigrade. So boiling point of water will be 70 degrees centigrade. It means our boiling point depends on external pressure, atmospheric pressure. So lower external pressure, lower will be the boiling point. Greater the external pressure or atmospheric pressure, greater will be the boiling point. That's why when we go higher in altitude, on mountains, boiling point of water decreases. Why? Because there on mountains, at upper level, boiling point of external pressure becomes low, so boiling point of water also decreases. So boiling point depends on external pressure. Okay, similar thing is also seen in our pressure cookers. Now, when our cook in our home, our mothers, sisters, when they prepare food, they use pressure cooker. Now, what is the function of this pressure cooker? What is the function of this pressure cooker? The function of this pressure cooker is to increase the external pressure. Increase external pressure. So what is the benefit of this increase of external pressure? When it increases the external pressure, boiling point of water also increases. So more heat goes in. It takes more heat to boil. So more heat goes in and our food is prepared quickly due to more heat. So that's why we use pressure cooker. Pressure cooker. So we are going to discuss our experiment number 3, recovery of ethanol from its mixture with water. Okay, so I told you about miscibility, solubility, miscible liquids, vapor pressure, what equilibrium position, when a rate of evaporation becomes equal to the rate of condensation. So everything is written here. Now there are different types of distillation. First is simple distillation, next is fractional distillation, third is steam distillation, and fourth is vacuum distillation. Now in our experiment we shall discuss only simple distillation. Okay students, here we have apparatus for simple distillation. In this flask we have ethanol and water mixture. Now when we heat this mixture at 78 degrees centigrade, this ethanol starts boiling, because boiling point of ethanol is 78 degrees Celsius. Now what happens? These vapors come here, they pass through this condenser. Here, this condenser. Now what is the function of this condenser? Here what goes out the condenser. Now this water is moving around this pipe through which these vapors pass. Now due to this cold water, these vapors again changes to liquid state. Now here, passing through this condenser, it again liquefied and we get it here in this receiving flask, and here we have ethanol. Okay students, this is our simple distillation, and fractional distillation is used in the refining of crude oil. It is used in petroleum industry. So we get different fractions by using this fractional distillation. That's why it is known as fractional distillation. So we get gasoline, petrol, kerosene, diesel oil, fuel oil, naphtha, okay, petroleum gas, all these things. Okay, next is steam distillation. This distillation is used to recover organic compounds. So we use steam to get organic compounds from the plants. And what is vacuum distillation? Now, vacuum distillation is very important. Sometimes some mixtures have very high temperature. When we take those mixtures, when we heat those mixtures, they decompose. They change to their ions. So we use vacuum distillation. What is the purpose of this vacuum distillation? Basically, when we create vacuum, it means we are decreasing the external pressure. So when we decrease external pressure, their boiling point also decreases. So what happens? We can easily separate that mixture at low boiling point. So here it is written, this technique is used for liquids which decompose at higher temperature or having very high boiling point. Okay, so vacuum distillation is used to lower the boiling point. Okay students, these are 4 types. Just watch another video how to perform this experiment, and if you will have any question, you can ask me in comments below.